So it's 5 p.m. on Friday. Feel worn out from this week. A lot of calls with landlords and real estate lawyers and SEC security type lawyers in the States, mostly from either personal connections we already had before Antler or from personal connections of the other entrepreneurs in Antler, which I think is an invaluable resource that doesn't probably get talked about too often. But yeah, I don't think it's reasonable to expect any kind of program like Antler to have all the business contact connections themselves. They're going to traditionally have more just like smart people who have built businesses and know how to do things like business model canvas, but not just a canvas, but how they've were done in practice, and also how to raise money. But the other entrepreneurs really helped us get in connections. So that's basically what we've been doing this week, is having those conversations, trying to tease out like how do we align the incentives, all this stuff. Been an exhausting process of late nights and early mornings to align with the east and west coast of the states in terms of time zones. Where we're at is we're still trying to decide, what the best way to structure this. There's while listing, there's still all kinds of SEC compliance issues. How we navigate around them. They mostly solve problems, but it's still going to be a little bit of gray area in terms of like what exactly we do, and it's still going to cost a lot of money to do probably. We're still in the decision of, do we help the existing landlords liquidate like a percentage of their property, more scalable, less capital intensive on our part, but a whole can of worms of owning a property with somebody else, versus buy a property ourselves, manage it, split it off. We are the only people who own it, at least before we sell it to our users on the platform. So it's a lot simpler, but a lot more capital intensive. Ultimately the platform will succeed if we can do both, but which one to do first is really a critical decision, as well as which market. I got to pull apart the data maybe this weekend or next week and see which markets make the most sense to go into in terms of a growth perspective, and then start testing, is there local demand in that area via Facebook ads and those kind of things. So that's where we are with this. There is one full week remaining. Next week is the last full week remaining before the week of the pitches. So some teams have already been invited to pitch early based on the Antler's investment committee judging that like nothing is going to change from now to 2 weeks to the investment committee time. So we might as well let them pitch now. And of the teams that have pitched early, some have gotten investment and some have not gotten investment, and the road is over for them for now. So it's all becoming real. I think we're all feeling fine. Like, even if we don't get investment, it is not the end of the world. But we are pushing hard to get this thing to come to fruition. So yeah, I'm gonna try and relax a little bit this weekend, but also get some stuff done.